The main character Cho Dong started gambling on stock exchange and raised 200,000 Korean won in a month. But it's a nerve-wracking business, so he decided to distract himself. He called his friend Park Sung to climb a cliff and took only a Snickers bar with him. The guys stopped at the edge of the cliff to take pictures against the beautiful landscape, but instead they slipped and fell down. A small ledge saved them from death, but it was impossible to get down from there, and they left their phones in their backpack. 4 days later, a helicopter flew by, but no one noticed them. That same night, Park Sung offered to share the chocolate bar, but Cho Dong refused and suggested to eat it later. Then, during their conversation, it turns out that Cho Dong wasn't trading with his own money. Instead, he borrowed them from a fellow unfortunate man. At night, Cho Dong finds out that the chocolate bar is missing. Cho Dong blames Park Sung for this. What this did he take out of pocket while they were sleeping? His friend denies everything. The argument was over, but then it is revealed that Cho Dong himself hid the chocolate bar so that he could later eat it himself. He was greedily eating the Snickers bar but then suddenly dropped the rest when his friend unexpectedly asked for half. However, it turns out that he did not see his friend eating, but instead was talking in his sleep and now, for some reason, was asking his father for forgiveness, and also asked his father not to leave him. The conversation in the dream was not in vain because the father showed his son where the Snickers bar was. Without thinking twice, Park Sung reached for the chocolate, but when he realized that there was almost nothing left of the bar, he was so surprised that he fell off the cliff. The surviving guy takes out a banknote, bites his finger and writes a message with his blood asking for help. The banknote flies away in an unknown direction. At night he decided to go for the rest of the Snickers bar himself, but saw the ghost of his friend crawling towards him. A little later, rescuers on a helicopter found the boy. The horrors he experienced had caused his pupils to roll away somewhere in the wrong place, and after a couple of days Cho Dong was already on his way home. He called the rescue service and asked them to send him the banknote that saved him as a keepsake. But it turned out that he was found for a different reason. The day before, his friend's father had crashed at a construction site after falling from a great height. That's when he appeared to his son. It was in connection with the death of his father that the rescuers were looking for the climber Park Sung. Cho Dong went to ask for forgiveness from the ashes of Park Sung's father. But suddenly his image disappeared from the photo on the urn, and a gloomy ghost was waiting behind him. That same night, Cho Dong was dreaming that he was again on the edge of the cliff, already sitting on his bed, and the disfigured Park Sung was slowly creeping up to him. Terrified, Cho Dong ran to the door, where on the other side stood some guy with glasses. It was Park Sung's brother. He came to report that the scattered remains of his brother had been found, and also asked to see the photos from the cliff. Scrolling through the photos, Cho Dong saw that it was he who pulled his friend along with him and quickly deleted that compromising evidence. Park Sung's brother noticed that the photo was deleted. Immediately, Cho Dong was again attacked by hallucinations and fell to the floor. Subsequently, the brother tells Cho Dong that Park Sung comes to him in his dreams and demands to scatter his ashes from that very dangerous cliff, and wants Cho Dong to go with him. He agrees, and on the way he finds the same banknote with the SOS inscription. The brother asks Cho Dong to scatter the ashes of his friend, but in the urn he finds a Snickers bar instead of ashes. His brother begins to blame Cho Dong for Park Sung's death, that it's all because of the money he lent him. Cho Dong offers to give the money to his brother, but he pushes Cho Dong and he falls down again. His brother blames Cho Dong for his father's death because he committed suicide after Park Sung stole all his money to invest in stocks. After finishing the conversation, he left him alone. This time he had his phone with him, but the connection, alas, did not catch. Cho Dong again blows the banknote into the wind, hoping that someone will find it. And someone still finds it and brings it to the rescuers, but they don't do anything, because the guy who threw it out already seemed to have been rescued. At night, Cho Dong decided to have a snack with the Snickers bar, but instead was attacked by the ghost of the dead friend.